What's good, YouTube? It's Boardsy, and in this video we're going to be doing a review of the G-Wolf Skoll. Focus. Okay. It is a 66 gram ergonomic mouse with RGB, which is just like fucking dope. Let's start off with the shape. It is a copy of the Zowie EC2A, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong though. And honestly, it just fits my hand like a glove. It's like the curve on the left side is perfect, and there's enough room for both my fingers on the right side. And it's honestly just the perfect shape for me personally. When I go back to using ambi mice, it feels like not having the like the curve on the right side just feels really unnatural, which is one of the reasons why the Skoll is my new main, because I'm just in love with the shape. So now let's get into like the specs of the mouse, I guess you could say. The clicks. Really solid, really light. But what's cool about them, or not cool, but special. Oh god, focus, dude. Why does this happen to me? The clicks don't have the little cutoff thing, which I'm not sure what the term for it is, but they don't have it, which I find really unique. Not sure why. It hasn't really had an effect on anything. They still feel perfectly fine, so that's just a little unique aspect of it. Now let's go into the side buttons. The side buttons are insanely like firm. Hold on, let me show. Really good positioning. I have no issues with them. Only have to move my thumb up a little bit when I use them. Side buttons are perfectly fine. G-Wolf really knows how to do side buttons. It's pretty impressive. Now let's get into the scroll wheel. It's just really like kind of rigid. It's another like, it has a bit of a weird texture. Clicks medium to light, I'd say, but it's definitely not as good as the hotties. I would have preferred a hottie like scroll wheel, but I understand like why they went this way, and it's perfectly fine. It's just once you use the hottie scroll wheel, it's like there's no going back from it, but this one's not awful. What else? The sensor, it's a 3366. I used the low liftoff distance setting, and I haven't had a single issue. I've actually been like way better with tracking with this mouse just because of the way it fits my hand. So obviously no issues there. Most mice, there's not going to be anything really special about the sensor. The skates, I actually did put on the bottom skates, so I have that more of a glide than just the 4 little pills. So it's obviously not gonna like glide an insane amount, but it's pretty good for stock skates, especially since they're like Teflon. But I might be upgrading to hyperglides in the future, I'm not sure. Also, something I personally really like, because I sweat a lot for whatever reason, there's holes in the sides, which is just like, I don't know why. Oh fuck, I dropped it. I don't know why, but to me, I just like that way more. My hands feel like, it feels a bit more grippy, if that makes sense, even though there's the holes. So I'm a big fan of just like holes everywhere, even on the bottom, of course. So I really like how they got that right with the Skoll too. And the RGB gives a really cool underglow, which like at night, wait, fuck. I'm not going to be able to do that, but at night it looks really cool, just like the little underglow. Yeah, you can't really see it, but yeah. So honestly, this mouse, I'd say it's better. Oh, the cord. It's the same paracord as on the hottie, but for whatever reason it feels a bit thinner than the one on the hottie. Not sure if it's because it's just the black one or that might just be a placebo, but it does feel a bit thinner, but I haven't noticed a difference in terms of gameplay. So I'm not gonna like say it's a better wire than the Hottie, because that could be very untrue and it just doesn't make sense. So honestly, I'm gonna give this mouse a 10 out of 10. There's not a single thing that I'd want to change on this mouse aside from a little scroll wheel change, which just doesn't really, it's not gonna affect much. So, but just the big, like having a big mouse that fits my hand perfectly and is also lightweight with RGB, I don't think there's a way to make a better mouse than this. Maybe the Model D will be very good, but I feel like Ergo is what's for me. And instead of putting instead of putting Kovacs gameplay at the end, I'm actually gonna put some Fortnite clips I got, because I got a fuck ton of clips within like a day of using this mouse, and I just want to show, like, if some of you guys are in my streams, you've seen how like much better I play with this mouse just because it fits so well. I've never had a mouse fit that well in my hand. So I'm gonna find a way to fucking put the Fortnite clips after this, but yeah, it's been Boardsy, and this is a great mouse. I'm gonna start recommending it over the Hottie if you want to try an Ergo mouse and you have hands on the bigger side. Like and sub, enjoy the Fortnite clips.
S. I have the same edit bonds you told me to.
There's no way I missed. And that. Right.
Oh, that was actually.
I only got it because I'm fucking stupid, so. Yeah, I won 1100 last night, so it's chill. Oh, what the fuck?
Countless Jerry's exactly like this. In fact, Rick and Morty don't even know for sure
I hate
that
you
they
so
take